On this episode, we talk about Instagram and museums, auditing yourself and finding out you're a 2 or a 3, and I ask myself a question. Hey everybody, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is episode 107 of the Ask Gary V Show. Hope everyone's super well, feeling a really strong groove today. Very intense business day, tight, strong, epic meetings. Feeling like I'm moving the VaynerMedia machine, 500 VaynerMedia employees deep in the right direction. Vayner RSC, the fund, having some good meetings. Feeling really businessman-like today, which should pretty much make for a very good show. Hope everyone in the Vayner Nation is doing super well. Big ups to all of you. Appreciate all of you. And India, let's get into the show.
Colton asks, Gary V is all about being one step ahead of the game. What are your social media plans for 2016?
Colton, my plans for 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 35, 6, 37, 38, 39, 40, and beyond. I went further than you guys thought. Yeah. My plans for all those years are the same thing, which is, my friend, and everybody in Vayner Nation, I don't know what my 2016 social media or business or brand building plans are, because I, for the billionth time on this show, Colton, am a counterpuncher. I react to the opportunities in front of me at that moment. January 2016, 6 months from today, is an eternity in the game. Microsoft is buying up stuff. Snapchat is growing by the second. Instagram's ad product could be incredible if it gets deeper and more detailed, like its Facebook father company. Facebook continues to be much stronger than people think. Twitter's video product evolves. Influencers, especially long tail, call it 1,000 to 100,000 people following them, continues to be an interesting arbitrage. Where's the white space? Where do all of you think that you should be doing this, and where should it be Y, right? This is X, and I'm always in Y. So my 2016 plans are to play more Y, right? Play in the white space, find the arbitrage, market where people actually are. I didn't know podcasts would become interesting again. I didn't know that, Snapchat, well I did, but like maybe 3 years ago, I didn't know that Snapchat would get older. I didn't know that Periscope and Meerkat would be invented. They didn't exist 6 months ago. I mean, Periscope did. It was bought by Twitter, but then brought internal. Like, these things didn't, in theory, exist 6 months ago. These are things we talk about. There are people in the Vayner Nation that have used them to grow their audience. Like I don't think people understand. As a matter of fact, you know what? Real time right now, because I'm continuing to test, we're going in a little bit different direction, Stefan. I'm going to bring up Periscope. We're gonna Periscope right now instead of Meerkat. Let's just see, right? Ask, here we go, ask, this is real time shit. Ask Gary, me. This is only, no, I don't wanna do that. This is, no, on. Good, ask Gary V, behind. Hey everyone, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. There we go, I don't know if actually stop the broadcast for a second, because I haven't. Nate just did?
Yeah, you went.
Nate?
Oh, yeah?
I like that. Okay, that is on. Okay, good. So ask Gary V behind. Let's see. There's a whole lot of gray. Sorry guys, I hope you enjoyed yourself for a quick second. Boom. This is D. Rockefeller. There we go. You haven't heard me say that before? That's what I always say all the time. D-Rock, a fella. What's that? Yeah. You like that, right? Yeah. Right, there's India. Got a lot of hearts. Yes, here we go. All right, there we go. So, my friend, to wrap up this long-ass question, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna react. Just like right now, I had a feeling that I wanted to Periscope. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna react to the opportunities in front of me, and that's why I don't plan too far ahead. You know what my plan is? My plan is to play in the white space, the underpriced arbitrage of the consumer's attention, and the places where I think uniquely you can storytell that brings value to those people for the moments in time where they matter. E-com, search, banner, YouTube, Twitter, you know, the narrative of my entire life.
Reg asks, what the hell are people thinking when they write essays in their Instagram captions? We're here to look at pictures, not read endless shit.
Reg, don't say we, say I. You are here to just see pictures. Plenty of people like Humans of New York, like all these things. People like the long form written context around a photo. Reg, you can continue to just go through the photos, and you should, and do you, and I appreciate that, and 90% of the people are down for that as well. But I see an emerging opportunity for people to write long form copy on top of photos on Instagram. India, do you ever find yourself reading something that's more than a sentence? Let's get over, D-Rock, you're not showing India's, do you find yourself reading more, have you ever read 2 sentences on Instagram?
Yeah.
How about 3? Give me 3.
Like 5, 6.
Yeah. 7?
Yeah, some accounts, you know, that's what they do great. They're good storytelling and they tell the story in the caption.
And do you like it?
Yeah, I really like it.
See, Reg, there's no we, there's you. You don't want to read, but and platforms evolve. Like, that's just the way it is, right? And so, the answer to your question is, you know, people are gonna do their thing, and you should say I next time instead of we. It's just the truth.
Cool.
What's going on the scope?
People are excited to have you on. They're like, oh, Gary. Hello, Gary.
Hey, guys. Ask Gary V show. As a matter of fact, this will be interesting. Let's get a little survey, Stefan. You'll tell me after the next question. How many of you on the scope right now are watching the Ask Gary V show? That means you're watching at least 2 out of every 3 episodes. That would be considered watching. Give me a yes, no in the comments there. All right, India? You getting some answers there?
Yes.
What?
Yep. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. No.
All right,
So fast.
Stefan, make sure you capture all the no's.
Okay.
Colleen asks, what happens to museums when their main point of contact with their audience is online platforms? Is Instagram the museum of tomorrow?
Colleen, it's not that Instagram's the museum of tomorrow or any photo app that is around. I mean, obviously Facebook and Twitter, but obviously Instagram's winning in the current state. In the future, there may be others. I don't think they replace it, but because at some level, going and touching it and feeling it is still a value prop that a museum delivers, right? I mean, photos of these paintings have been around forever. There was a point in time where Life magazine, if it covered a museum, would be that same replication because everybody read Life magazine in the entire country back in the heydays of print in the 50s and 60s and 70s. And so I don't think they replace them, not at all, as a matter of fact. I mean, as a matter of fact, I think they enhance them. I would argue that there are more people on the bubble of going to a museum that are now going to museums because they see a great photo on the gram and it creates a consideration point. So I actually think museums need to go on the offense, some places like Instagram, and use them as gateway drugs to get visitors to come to the museum. And I highly recommend those museums show a little personality besides just a photo of the damn thing, because we've seen the damn thing. Right? Show a little bit the personality of the people that are working there, or the little unique things that make that place special, or like, I don't know, like the gold faucets in the bathroom. Like, give me some goddamn reason besides the artifact, museum.
Hey Gary, so I audited myself and I'm taking in serious consideration that I just might be a 2 or a 3. My question is, man, is if I am, do I need to go get my college degree? Like what do I, like, how do I put myself in that position? Because I really don't know how to, you know, I only know how to make doors. I don't know how to walk through them, if you know what I mean. And, you know, I'm all EQ and no IQ. So if I have to go get my degree, that's going to suck.
Charlie, great question. I'm super into this. I think, you know, if you've audited yourself and you feel like, you know, you need to attach yourself to a leader, a CEO, a number 1, a founder, and you could be a supporting cast member, because I guess making doors, not walking through them, maybe you, I don't know, but, you know, maybe you understand the tangible execution, not the architecture. Maybe you're the greatest mason in the world and you need just a really solid architect to be successful. I would say it has nothing to do with getting a diploma. It has everything to do with, if you've been auditing yourself, and you started with, I've audited myself, which I appreciate, and for anybody who's watching this who doesn't understand auditing themselves, and I'm a number 2 or 3, these are themes that I've been talking about in the first 105, 106 episodes of this show, which is, if you know yourself, you have self-awareness, you have a real chance to succeed. I would tell you, Charlie, that you don't need to get a degree unless you want to go latch up to a number 1 that values that degree. And the truth is, you've already lost that game, because if that number 1 values it, they're going to want to go with somebody who's got a degree from, clearly in my opinion, based on the vibe of the video, comes from a better school than you would go to. Take it from me. I mean, Mount Ida College isn't like rolling up any like unbelievable excitement for anybody who's an educator. And so I would tell you, your journey, your focus should be finding a number 1 who shares your DNA and philosophy. You guys could be similar, and she could just be an architect and an incredibly strong leader where you could be that support system. So find her, find him, find the number 1 that is the match to you, not find the number 1 that you clearly think society has created. To me, more number 1s actually look like you on paper, so I actually think you'll be able to find that. I think number 2s, when they're not the straight man or the straight woman, when there's still also a little bit of magic, a little EQ over IQ, make great number 2s. I think 1 and 2 in that play is great. I think 3, 4, 5, 6, somewhere along the line, you need that straight, really straight person. Your job is to really go out and find that person. Find that number 1 that matches your skill set, that matches your philosophy, that you can really jam with. Find your number 1. You like that? I've got a spin. I've got a spin for episode 107, and here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask myself a question. Hey Gary, great show, totally obsessed. My favorite thing now, ahead of Game of Thrones. Here's a question for you. If you had a business or a blog or a personal brand or a book, how would you get more people to know about you and to buy that? To how would you get results? I guess at the end of the day, Gary, I'm asking you, how would you get results? Thanks, love the show. Gary, great question. You're looking great, by the way. One of the things I haven't talked about in the show a lot, I've talked about it a little bit, and I saw people get value from it in that local small business biz dev thing, is the gross underestimation of distribution in a JV, joint venture environment. There are so many of you on this show with businesses that have locked so heavily into social media, because that's how you view me, as the way to get distribution. You have left some of the greatest opportunities on the table, including, if you are not hitting up the top 100 blogs in your space, if you're selling cupcakes and you literally aren't spending the time to figure out what the top 100 cupcake content sites are on the internet, and then sending an email and saying, hey, I'm India, from India's Cupcake Shop. I love reading your site, Cupcake Daily. This is me typing the email. I love reading your site, Cupcake Daily. I'm very passionate. Here's my site. Here's my Instagram. I would love to write for you once a week on new sprinkles concepts or on decorations that matter. I will give you my labor for free, and what you'll give me is distribution and awareness. If you don't realize that, it's like Kendrick Lamar. Did anybody pay attention to what Kendrick Lamar did? If you don't know who Kendrick Lamar is, he's a rapper, an artist, and he went on to a lot of other albums as he was starting to get a little fame. He leveraged that to get on, and he came in trying to kill it on, he basically went on everybody's track, and he tried to be so much better than the person whose song it was that everybody was listening and be like, oh shit, that guy's dope. I'm gonna check him out. That's what India, the cupcake lady, wants to do on Cupcake Daily. Oh crap, that was such a good thought, let me follow that. And so, in the earliest days of me building my brand, I went on wine blogs and wrote blog posts to contribute. And because I had the chops, Kendrick spits incredible lyrics, India writes about incredible toppings, and I talked about incredible things about wine that people hadn't thought about. That gave me the ammo for my work to have a positive ROI. The truth is, a lot of you don't want to put in the work because the output of your content in video form, in audio form, in written form, isn't good enough. You just aren't good enough. What you're selling, they're not buying. And the quickest way to find out is to actually go on a road show, put in the 40 hours a day to get yourself into places where why can't you email all 500 people on YouTube that have some level of audience and ask them to be interviewed on our show or to be part of it? I mean, why can't you? Why can't you ask? Why can't you ask? Why can't you ask? That, my friend Gary, is what you need to do. If you've got something to sell, you need to go and knock on doors, right? You know, you gotta know how to build them and walk through them. You gotta knock on doors and you gotta ask, like, can I guest contribute to your world? Can I write a blog post? Can I just show up and like, how do I bring value to what you need? Because all these people that have homes, that have audiences, they need more content to feed them. Content costs money. So people coming in and contributing, it's the ultimate kind of leverage deal. You come and you write for me for free because I need it, because I need to keep feeding the kids I have in the room, and you need kids for what you're gonna do. And that is something that 99.999999999 of you are absolutely not doing enough of. Putting in the work to get in front of audiences to be discovered. Putting out a picture on Instagram and holding your breath and hoping somebody's gonna see it because you used the hashtag isn't enough. Go out and take it, and that, my friend Gary, is what you should do if you want something to happen. 2 minutes. What do you think about that?
Gary got you riled up.
I got my Gary's question got me riled up. Question of the day. What is your parents' name? You keep asking questions. I'll keep answering.
One name.
Yes, just a parent's name. Rick and Susan. Really? Are we breaking Periscope?
Yes.
I don't even know. I don't know what that meant.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie. Here we go.
Hey Gary, so I audited myself, and I'm taking
This is
into
unbelievable.
serious consideration that I just might be a 2 or a 3.
Good job,
My
Stefan.
question is, man, is if I am, do I need to go get my college degree? Like, how do I put myself in that position? Because I really don't know how to, I only know how to make doors. I don't know how to walk through them. You know what I mean?
I really
And,
don't.
I'm all
Make
EQ
doors,
and no
not walk
IQ.
through them.
So if I have to go get my degree, that's gonna suck.
Play it again, because I love it so much. I think I need to just do it again. I think we need to make sure everybody on Periscope sees this. I want to make this video go viral.
I just might be a 2 or a 3. My question is, man, if I am, do I need to go get my college degree?
I love this question. This is a great question, by the way.
How do I put myself in that position? Because I really don't know how to, I only know how to make doors. I don't know how to walk through them, if you know what I mean.
I think I actually get it now.
All EQ and no IQ. So if I have to
Me
go
too,
get
brother.
my degree, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate school too. Charlie, right?
Charlie.
Charlie E. A tour of the facility. Gary, what's up? Hi, Gary. You said on new platforms that people go to and see that. Hey, what's up? 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 Yo, yo, yo. What?
They're like only the first 100 people can comment, not too thrilled with that feature.
Is that right? Only the first 100 people can comment? It's pretty crazy. Everybody, it's good to see you. Spaz. I don't think I'm spazzing. I think I'm in Mexico. Big ups. Holla. Jersey in the house. I like that. Stefan, do me a favor. Go give them a tour. 16, 15, and 12 and bring it back. All right? All right, good. Let me just say something real quick. Hey guys, so I'm gonna go back to work. Stefan here is going to give you a tour of 16, 15, and 12 at VaynerMedia. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope your life is phenomenal. Hope I get to see you one day. See ya.
All right.
Give him a tour.